So what I take away from that is, it has to be perfect for me to be in a good mood.
To be happy, yeah.
You know, if it's too hot, I'm going to be angry. If it's too, if it's too cold, I'm pretty much always like grumpy.
See, the winter doesn't. I feel like the winter is not a big problem for me because I like skiing and all that. This is why I usually am anti-November and May. And my anti-May stance worked well last week. It's not looking good this week though, because it's nice. You can catch some of these. You know.
For the record, I don't mind winter. I actually like winter. But the issue for me is the sunsets just being so early.
Yep.
That's the mood.
Don't get
crusher.
Don't get them started on that again. The Atlantic Standard or whatever instead of the daylight saving. All right, well, you got the 70 today in Portland. Nice. One thing that's been happening over the last few days is we've been overshooting our computer model guidance on temperatures, which is, kind of a good place to be in general. And we did it again today. We're 68 right now in Portland, 61 in Bangor. Look across northern Maine. That's the backdoor cold front slowly coming through. In fact, if you look at it on satellite, wait for it here. There it is, right there. That's your backdoor cold front coming into the mid-coast down into southern coastal Maine. And sometimes these are really quite dramatic. Wind shift, a lot of clouds, showers. Not the case this time. It's just going to be a subtle air mass change. And so temperatures drop tonight, and then tomorrow we're about 10 degrees cooler than today. So you see us dropping into the 40s with some 30s out there too by tomorrow morning, especially away from the coastline. And tomorrow's not a bad day. We have some afternoon clouds pop up. We end up in the upper 50s, even some stray low 60s, but that is about 10 degrees cooler than it's been the past couple of days. So that's the impact of that backdoor cold front. Again, we could do a lot worse than that, but it is something that you will probably notice. And then we revert back to the warmer air mass on Wednesday and Thursday. In fact, Wednesday, we're back into the mid-70s in a lot of spots by the afternoon. Here we are 70 to 75. Northern Maine is in the upper 60s. And then Thursday is legitimately warm to almost Maine hot, like just to quantify it across northern New England being a little different than maybe some other areas, but we could get close to 80 degrees by Thursday afternoon. We're going to start around 55, so that's an easy jumping off point for that. So backdoor cold front is but a minor inconvenience. Tomorrow a little bit cooler. Start to warm back up on Wednesday, and then Thursday again looks really quite mild, as does Friday. Actually, we're going to drag a front through Friday afternoon with a shower or thunderstorm, but because it's going to be warm before that on Friday, I think it'll feel pretty summery, to be mild and then see a thunderstorm. That's kind of the vibe we get into in the summer. There's that shower opportunity on Friday afternoon. The European model has a couple of sprinkles around Saturday morning. I'm going to hold off on putting that in the forecast. I'm keeping us dry for now. We'll keep an eye on it, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. And then this is next Monday. You don't need to worry about that yet. It's obviously not super pleasant. So temperature trend is up through Thursday and Friday, then back down Saturday and Sunday. Mother's Day looks good, a little bit cooler, 60s there on Mother's Day. And again, Saturday, just be aware there could be a sprinkle in the morning. I just am not putting it in there yet because I'm not convinced. So I think generally we're going to have a nice weekend either way. And then we'll watch Monday. Next week might come off the rails a little bit, but let's just deal with this week first.
Soak it up and enjoy it.
See that showed personalities there. Sammy's thinking about next week already.
What, are you like on vacation next week or
focus on
something?
the.
No,
you just went on vacation.
I just want the sun. That's all.
I know.
No, I agree. I don't.
This is
to be clear, I do not think it would be as bad as like last week was.
Okay,
but
good.
it looks like we will revert a little bit next week.
I will stop complaining.
No, that's your right.
Thanks, Keith.